We are live with Lunch Break Live. Chef Susan Pratt, take it away.
Hi, everyone, viewers at home. Hi, Paige. Thank you so much for having me on Lunch Break Live. Today, I'm going to make one of my favorite recipes. This is for us. Especially when I was first year vegan, I'd come home. There's nothing in the fridge. There's nothing quick. So I would just eat lots of bananas and apples. Well, now you don't have to. This is a vegan instant mac and cheese powder, but it is also a cheese powder. And you make this, I keep it in the jar in my pantry, and it lasts forever. And you can just make your cheese sauce in an instant. So I'm gonna show you how you make it right now.
Woohoo, let's get cooking.
Cooking. So first we need this magical ingredient we all know and love. And if you don't know it, it's nutritional yeast. It in itself is a complete protein. Only 2 small teaspoons gives you, one small teaspoon gives you 2 grams of protein, and it's a complete protein. So it's really, really healthy. It has B vitamins and trace minerals. So there it is. It kind of looks like fish food, but it doesn't taste like it. It's like delicious and cheesy. And then we're gonna add our flavorings to this. So this is 2.5 teaspoons of paprika. It's gonna give it a nice smoky flavor, like depth of flavor that you want in a cheese sauce. This is some coconut sugar. I like it because it has a lower glycemic index than white sugar. You can use maple syrup. You can use white sugar if you really want to. If you're a vegan, make sure it's vegan. Many sugars are filtered with bone char. So if you're a strict vegan, then you would want to avoid that. And this is turmeric for color. Don't get this on your fingers. Oh my gosh, I did that once and it like stayed for a week. It makes stains, but it's great for this cheese dip because it gives it that rich, yellowy, golden color that is just really appetizing. You eat with your eyes first. And this is garlic powder. There's some garlic powder and some onion powder. All the complete measurements will be up on Jane Unchained. It'll also be up on my website, susancooksvegan.com. So don't worry if I'm going a little fast. You'll be able to get all of it. And this is some salt. Obviously, we need some salt, adds flavor and brings out just the richness and the brightness of the cheese dip. And this is just flour. I can't really see it. Sorry, my light's on. But this is half a cup of all-purpose flour. You could use whole wheat flour. I haven't used it. It would make it taste a little healthier, which if you're going for mac and cheese, maybe that's not the goal. But if I was feeding this to my daughter Carrington, I might put some whole wheat flour in it because this is definitely something she loves. And I love that it's quick. I love that it's nutritious. And then when I make the pasta, I'll use a lentil pasta. And that way she's just getting a massive blast of protein and vitamins, and she just thinks she's eating junk food, and it's really not. So this is how easy it is to make. So I would just mix this all together and store it in a jar for those like hangry nights or that frazzle day when you come home and you're like, or even whenever you want cheese dip. I guess anytime's a good time for cheese dip, I would say.
Okay. Nice. Well, we are going to see overhead what is happening. I'm really excited. For some reason, the camera went off, so maybe it needs a little tap on the overhead. Yep. And we just want to welcome everybody again to Lunch Break Live. You are here with Susan Cooks Vegan, and we are having a blast. Oh, there it comes. It's on its way.
It's on its way. There we go. Okay, so this is how you make the dip. And as I mentioned, it's also good as a queso. So we're gonna add some butter, some vegan butter, into the bottom of this pan. So it's just like the box brand, like the Kraft Dinner. You just have your butter and your milk, and then you add a third of a cup of this cheese sauce that we already made. We're just gonna put that in and mix it around. Go. And if you're lazy, you really can just make your pasta and just throw it in. I've done that before and it absolutely works. It's really like a 2-minute, like instant, amazing meal. It's so good. So this is some plant milk.
Okay, yeah. So we have questions about which is your favorite vegan butter, and take it away.
You know, I use different vegan butter for different things. Some different butters I use for baking. Honestly, this one is just like a I don't even know the brand. It's like a plant-based kind of Becel type that I'm using. I do like oh my gosh, I forget the brand. You know what? I'll type it to you in the comments. I can't remember the brand.
Amazing. Well, you know, there's so many great ones out there now. There's the Miyokos butter. There's also the Earth Balance. I think there's one called.
That's it. That's the one I was thinking of.
Betty Ann says, looks delicious. And David says, ooh la la. This is so exciting. All right. So if you are just joining us, we just watched Susan make this, putting these ingredients, and now she's just adding it in and really creating the magic, the science right here, the chemistry of all of this combining for a cheesy, yummy sauce. Take it away.
Yeah, so I'm just getting it up, trying to get it up to a boil here. I'm on the little bitty element so I can film it for you. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to thicken. It's thickening nicely. Here, I'll get something that you can see in the spoon. And you can see on the spoon, it's starting to thicken. And it's just gonna keep thickening as I mix. And like I said before, if you just wanna throw in the cheese mix with the butter and the milk into your pasta, just like you make that traditional Katie, not a problem. Okay, there, it's starting to thicken nicely. So we just keep stirring. So, you know, this is great also as a cheese sauce. Cheese sauce for potatoes, cheese sauce for broccoli, cheese sauce, whatever. Cheese sauce on cheese sauce.
Cheese sauce on nachos. Okay, so Betty Ann Cornwall is blown away. She said, did that start with powder? Can you take us back to the beginning just real quickly and share what made up the powder that went into the pan? I'm going to take it to a solo shot on you, away from the pan, and then we'll go back to the pan.
Absolutely. Hi, yeah, if you're just joining in, so I made a vegan instant mac and cheese sauce, but it's really just an instant cheese sauce. So I made it using nutritional yeast, some spices and flavorings, paprika, garlic, oh my gosh, sorry. Paprika, onion, turmeric for some color. So yeah, it's just a powder. And I store this in my cupboard for whenever I want cheese sauce. You can use it like an instant mac and cheese. You can use it as a queso dip on potatoes, broccoli, nachos, on tacos, and enchiladas. Anyway, and it literally, you saw it right here, it just took 5 minutes to make. So if you make a big batch of this, store it in your pantry, and you will not be sorry. Like, look, I'll just take a chip right here. Yum. I don't know if you can see it. Yum. So it's ready to go.
Wow, and that was so easy, everybody. Literally delicious, so scrumptious, and fast and furious. And what do you have there? Wow.
This is my pasta. So now I'm going to throw my cooked pasta in it because we're going to make mac and cheese, like I promised. I promised, Paige, mac and cheese.
I love it. Well, we have a lot of folks who are just saying, this is amazing. This is unbelievable. Literally, someone says they're eating cashew mac and cheese right now. Look at this. This is nutritional yeast mac and cheese, y'all, right? Wow.
Yeah, there's no nuts. Yeah, no nuts, no dairy, no coconut, no, what else did, it would be, you could use gluten-free flour in place of the flour, so then it could be gluten-free. That's the only additive that has gluten in it. And do you see this? Look how yummy. If you want to do a French shot page, I'll do it. I'm going to plate myself a bowl and show you.
Fantastic. No nuts, no dairy, and just deliciousness. We're going to go back. Look at that. Ooh, 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 great. And back to you, Susan, as you plate this scrumptiousness. Wow, that's right. Tom says, book my flight. He's coming over. Unbelievable.
I made extra. I eat this all the time. Like, look how delicious that is. It's so creamy. And you know what? How much this cost? Again, I say cheap like borscht. It costs like pennies. Really, really does. It's just nutritional yeast and then some flour to thicken it, and then just lots of good seasonings and flavoring. That's really the key to just make this a dish that you really want to come back for more. And it's so packed with nutrition. And like I said, if you missed it, make it with lentil pasta, and that just ups the game. So there you have it.
Amazing. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today again on Lunch Break Live. We love having you here. Join us. Find Susan at Susan Cooks Vegan. Well, we'll see you next time on Lunch. We'll see you next time on Lunch Break Live. Bye.